So you can imagine the shock when I saw a post earlier suggesting that Candace Owens has passed away. Check this out, guys.
The CIA plant wrote, Candace Owens' family reached out to me earlier this morning. It is with deep sadness and sorrow that I am sharing the passing of my longtime friend and fellow political commentator, Candace. But I also can't shake the feeling that this wasn't simply a random tragedy. There are circumstances surrounding Candace's death, especially after Charlie's passing, that raise serious questions, and I hope the full truth comes to light. I want to respect her family's privacy, so I will refrain from sharing any further details. Please stay posted.
So obviously when I saw this news, I thought, no, I'm going to have to check this out, man. This is crazy. This is terrible because obviously she's made a lot of enemies, Candace Owens. And, her list of enemies is not short. Let's just say that. There's the president of France. There's, the Trump family administration. There's, Candace Owens has made a lot of enemies over the past, since Charlie Kirk's death, right? So I wanted to check this out and think, how come I haven't heard of this? I've been living under a rock. But it turns out that the rumor is not true.
That's weird. That's very weird. And if I'm Candace Owens, I'm concerned. It's weird because first off, Candace Owens is not dead. She's alive. She's doing well. She's prospering. She's thriving. She's breathing fine as far as we know. But I don't think Lily Gaddis is waking up and deciding, I'm going to just post this and lie.
So this lady that posted this news about Candace Owens being dead, saying that the family had reached out to her or stuff like that, she went on to respond, the only two people who have ever had access to my X account is the guy who made my YouTube thumbnails and @JDaily. This Daily character apparently is a social media whiz and DM'd me about advertising stuff and social media help. He also said he knew people at YouTube who said he could get in contact with to help me get my monetization back on YouTube. He said he'd helped Myron Gaines out as well, and I confirmed. So-and-so reached out to me asking if I had ever communicated with him and warned me to remove him from any access to my accounts, as he had done the same thing to her, and after she removed him, he deleted the content on YouTube, fraudulently stole money from her and others, and was not who he claimed to be. She further informed me that he had been using both of our likenesses to claim that he was managing us on his portfolio as a way to collect funding and money. It just dawned on me that he is the only one who could be posting these insane posts on my account. He's the only one who had any sort of access to any of our information. This morning I woke up with dozens of people texting me about the insane Candace Owens tweet, and prior to that there was a post about some event that I was announcing my participation in that I also did not post. So you'll notice in the explanation that she gave, she's not saying that she can confirm that it's this guy because she's removed access of this guy, the guy's access was removed. I don't know. People are speculating that, or they're saying that they don't believe it. Right? It's hard to believe, especially for the simple fact that you can't actually confirm who's done it, who's done this. It could be anybody that hacked you, right? Or did you write the post yourself, thinking that it was true, and you just don't want to come out and just take ownership of that? Who knows, right? But obviously it's caused a lot of speculation and a lot of chat online. Even myself, I'm talking about it now. Shawn Ryan posted a post at the same time that this came out. This is the post here. So as you can see, Candace Owens is actually alive and well. So now there is speculation online that this is like a prediction before it happens. Now, I don't think Candace Owens has actually responded to this whole incident yet, right? But it will be interesting to see what she says about the whole thing. Clearly, she's out somewhere with Shawn Ryan, and maybe there's a podcast coming, a Shawn Ryan podcast coming where he's interviewing Candace Owens. We don't know, but I don't understand why this would happen or how this could happen. Obviously with what this lady said about her whole situation, people don't believe it. They don't believe that, someone had access to her account and things like that. Some people, like Poetic Flacco himself, he thinks that she's like a CIA plant and things like that. Candace has even got issues with the FBI right now. Like, she got issues with the FBI, Cash Patel, and people like that. And, everything's just kicking off. everything is just mad online, isn't it? It's crazy.
A couple of days ago, she got into this weird Twitter feud with the FBI. So she took to Twitter and she wrote, via FOIA, we formally requested Cash Patel's travel itinerary for the 3 days leading up to Charlie Kirk's assassination. And we just heard back and we were told the burden of requests is too great. How is that even remotely legal? So then the FBI responded back to this and they put, Dear Candace Owens, please show us on the documents sent to you acknowledging your FOIA request where we said the burden of requests is too great. I've never seen the FBI do this before in my life, but apparently Cash Patel is now using social media to go after his own personal enemies from the official FBI account. So he goes, your show, just like the fake news media, will be called out when you lie. We're in some wild times. This might seem like the new norm, but this is really unusual. The FBI going after the media is crazy. It's nuts.
Right? Now, I've covered things before where people have said that somebody has passed away, come to find out they hadn't passed away or they haven't passed away yet. They've gone on to pass away later. In fact, it's not a thing that should be taken lightly when people start saying that somebody's passed away, because words are powerful, right? As a Christian, I believe that words are powerful and we should be careful the things that you speak about other people, especially without the facts, right? So, yeah, Candace Owens, she's alive and well, okay? You know, thank God for that. You know, at the end of the day, right, she's a human being. There's going to be people that don't like her. There's going to be people that love her. Obviously, she has a huge, massive following, right? She's Candace Owens. I don't even know how many people she's got following her, but it's massive, right? It's huge. I will go as far as to say it's probably in the millions, right, across social media platforms, okay? But yeah, ultimately, she's a human being, right? And a lot of people didn't like Charlie Kirk, but Charlie Kirk didn't deserve to die for his views, for the things that he believed, for the things that he said, right? And obviously, Candace Owens has stirred up a lot of trouble, even just off the back of that whole Charlie Kirk thing, especially with Erica Kirk. There's a back and forth. Well, I don't know how much of a back and forth it is, but, you know, there might be a fourth because, you know, Candace Owens is constantly, you know, coming at Erica Kirk and this whole conspiracy around the Charlie Kirk death. Now, do I believe all of that as well? That's another question, right? Like, at the end of the day, I understand that in this world, there's smoke and mirrors. Not everything is as it seems in the media, unfortunately, right? We live in a world full of deception. That's a whole nother conversation anyway. But with Candace Owens, right, I think that ultimately she'll probably come out and, you know, talk about this and, you know, take advantage of this actual story. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. That's all I've got for you in this video. Tick the little bell for notifications, and yeah, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you next time.